and welcome to the second episode of The Lunchbox. I am Leah Hazelnut Latte Mouse.
And I'm Michael Fat Cat Rexus.
And today we are going to be talking about cake, coffee, and cats. Okay, the first thing that we're going to talk about, you might have noticed we have Starbucks cups laid out here. And we're going to do a taste test in a minute. But first, the red cup controversy.
And people love their controversy.
Indeed. Oh, if there's something to be offended about.
But we'll find it.
So if you've been in a cave somehow over the last week and have not heard about the Starbucks red cup thing, there's this guy and he posts, he's like a really religious Christian guy, okay? And he posts videos and they tend to go viral because he's like really intense. He's an ex-reverend apparently, or an ex-pastor or something. And he was saying that the lack of Christmas symbols on the cup, the fact that it's just plain red, means that Starbucks hates Jesus.
That's a bit of a logical fallacy right there. It's a bit of a leap in logic. I don't follow it. Do explain more.
Yeah, I don't quite follow that in myself, but apparently because we took the Christmas off of here, we're taking the Christ out of Christmas. And that means that Starbucks hates Jesus.
Red cups, powerful messages.
Personally, I just look and I see communism, but whatever.
I see communism too.
You do?
That's why.
Well, I guess we are in agreement then.
We're in agreement.
All right. Personally, I think it's a bunch of hooey, as do most people. I mean, I don't really know anybody legitimately who would actually be upset about the absence of Christmas things. In fact, my opinion on the whole thing is I thought that we were in a society now where everyone wanted to accommodate everyone else. And personally, I've heard people complain about the whole Christmas thing because there are other religions, like there's Hanukkah, there's Kwanzaa, and then of course there's people who don't celebrate Christmas for either, other religious beliefs or whatever. I think the mainstreaming of Christmas and eliminating it from the cups actually embraces everyone, right?
It would. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's still such a silly thing to become offended over. Honestly, my opinion will never change in that. It's a cup. You drink out of it, you throw it away. I don't care if it's blue, gold, red, green, clear, whatever. It's a freaking cup. Alright, and segueing from the Starbucks red cup controversy, we actually do have 3 of the holiday flavors. These are a brand new holiday line. I'm assuming they're out every year. And we have them lined up here ready for a taste test.
Indeed. We have caramel brulee latte, we have a peppermint mocha frappuccino, and we have the chestnut praline latte. I have never had either of these two. I've had this one. We got them exactly as they are illustrated on the menu.
Exactly. And I've never had either of these for the record.
Which one do you want to go with first?
This one.
This one. Okay, we're going to go with the peppermint mocha frappuccino first. Would you like to do it first?
Well, I would, dear. Thank you.
All right. You gotta warm up.
I gotta warm up. All right. Here goes nothing.
All right. Chug, chug. Oh, sorry.
Whoa. Oh.
I must be part of this whoa.
Okay.
Whoa!
It's powerful stuff.
Oh, that's good. Oh, man. I really like the chocolate
zest
on the top. Yeah, the chocolate zest on the top. Thank you. The little curly cues. That's really neat. Yeah, it's got whipped cream. The peppermint flavor really comes through, but it's not like super overpowering. It's really good. And the mocha is in there too. It's like a nice, I wouldn't think that peppermint and like chocolate, like mocha would go well together, but it really does. Especially in the frappuccino form. It's like,
Oh yeah, and I say Merry Christmas to that drink. It's that delicious.
I want to try the chestnut praline because I have never even heard of this, and I don't know if it's new or what, but as a connoisseur, I'm pretty sure it's new.
He's a connoisseur.
I am. Alright, chestnut praline. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Sorry. Alright, here we go. I don't know what to make of that.
Admittingly, it's hard to taste after the power that is
That's
the mint.
true. I can really taste the chestnut in it though. Like, it's very nutty, nut-centric. It's like, it's got like a, shut up! It's got a bold nut flavor.
It's bold and nutty. And with that, I withhold my further comments.
It's like my mom, bold and nutty. Seriously, it's like, I'm not sure where the praline comes in because it's not very sweet. It's mostly just like a liquid chestnut. All right, well, all that's left is the creme brulee, and since I've tasted it before, you may do the honors.
Cheers.
It's not wine.
It's better than this one to me, but still the flavor. No, you be the judge.
Yeah, it's definitely better. Like, you can definitely taste the caramel. It's pretty good.
You can.
So, out of all three of these, which one is your favorite?
My favorite, and the winner to me, definitely the Peppermint Mocha.
I completely agree, especially in Frappuccino form.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that made a difference, but that flavor was just absolutely to die for.
Oh yeah. Get your money's worth.
Yeah, you really do. In fact, I'm gonna have another sip. Now we're gonna be all hyper because we.
Oh, I'm gonna be all hyper. Oh.
Mm.
That's funny. You drank it. I saw it descend above an inch.
Oh. How much you're talking about? And on the subject of coffee, apparently, we've all been drinking it wrong this whole time.
Who knew?
Who knew? What we mean by that, Master Chief at explaining scientific things better than me.
When I first seen that, I thought it was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
How can you drink coffee wrong? Coffee in mouth, down esophagus, and the stomach. Drinking coffee.
It's drinking coffee.
Apparently, scientists have discovered that there's peak times throughout the day where you can get the most efficient use of your caffeine. There is set time periods. Time periods were 8 through 9 in the morning, rather. What was it? 11:30 to 11.
No, it was noon to 1.
Noon to 1.
Right.
Thank you.
And the other one was like
5:30 to 6:30.
5:30 to 6:30.
During these peak times, your body has the highest rate of cortisol production, which actually decreases the efficiency of the caffeine. So they state, do not drink a caffeinated beverage, coffee, surge, mountain, whatever is caffeine, an hour after waking up, because that's also a peak time for cortisol production, or within these specific time frames. If you drink your coffee outside of these time frames, during the sweet spots, you get the most effective use of the caffeine, and thus the greatest benefit.
See, look at that. I couldn't have said any better myself. All I know is the whole cortisol is the body's natural chemical to make us feel awake, and it actually kicks in right after we wake up. So yeah, if you wait like an hour after you wake up to drink your coffee, which is what you and I normally do anyway, or during a web show, whatever, then you'll be more awake and it'll be more effective. Coffee segment has come to a conclusion, and we are going to segue into the cake portion of this episode. And news in cake, or cake in news, very interesting topic right now. Most of you are probably aware of the show Cake Boss on TLC. Buddy Valestro runs the shebang. It's Carlo's Bakery in New Jersey. And they are actually opening their very first location outside of New Jersey, and it's actually going to be in Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida, of all places.
It's almost in our backyard, so we can go and have our own Carlo's cake. And it's going to open and start serving its cakes and other confectionaries on December 5th. So that's pretty cool. If you're interested and you live in the Florida area, I encourage you to look it up, because I know I want some Cake Boss Carlo's Bakery.
Oh, I know, I do too. And just in time for Christmas. I mean Xmas. I mean the holidays.
We're offending people left and right. Let's get these communist cups out of here.
Yeah, no. Commies, get out of here.
We have come to the part in this episode that I've been looking forward to, and I'm sure you have too. I made 3 different batches of cupcakes last night.
That's amazing.
Thank you. He has no idea what flavors I made because he was sleeping. He was in lullaby land, and I was up for 5 hours baking from midnight until 5 in the morning.
Sleeping over a hot stove. What a magnificent woman.
Indeed. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna blindfold you because I trust you. Plus, we're not at that point in our relationship yet.
Here's to our goals.
Hashtag relationship goals. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one of each cupcake here, and he's going to close his eyes and taste test each one of them and try to identify the main flavors in them. All right, here's my monument of cupcakes, and we're going to take 3 of them out. He's not allowed to see them because if he sees them, it might give it away. So,
No visual hints.
no visual. Alright, I've got my 3 cupcakes here, and I am going to display on the screen the flavor identification that we are looking for with each cupcake. Alright, we've got the first one here. I'm going to go ahead and peel it open for you, and I'm sorry if they're a little bit cold, but they did just sort of, some recently come out of the fridge. Alright, this is open, and this bit is open towards your mouth.
How is it?
You can taste it. What kind of cupcake do we have there?
Oh, damn it.
Is it good?
It is good.
Alright, good.
Nice and soft. Can I get hints? This is way more difficult than I
You
thought.
don't get hints.
Banana?
No.
Damn it.
Okay, you're in the right category as far as the ingredient, though.
Something fruit-based.
Yes. In fact, you wandered into the kitchen at 2 in the morning asking if you could drink some of it.
Applesauce.
Yes, applesauce.
I did drink that applesauce. It was delicious.
It's just a base of spices and whatnot. So you got the main one, applesauce.
Okay.
Congratulations, good job. This is the next one. This one actually has icing on it. It's open towards you. There you go.
That's not chocolate.
No, it's not. Do you like it?
I like the first one more, but this one's good too.
Oh wow, you like the? I'm surprised. I thought you'd like this one
Is
more.
it coffee-ish?
Yes, good job. It's
Okay.
coffee. Good job.
It's good, don't get me
You
wrong.
got it.
That first one really hit the spot. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can feel the caffeine going through.
It's interesting how like once you know what it is, it affects the taste.
Yeah, it tasted better after I realized, holy crap, this is coffee.
Yep.
What the piss?
Alright, good job. You're doing very well. This one's a little trickier.
Oh
Okay?
god, to save the hardest for last.
And it's all on top. The cupcake itself has no flavor. The hint is in the what's on top of it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just eat one thing on the top.
Chocolate?
Yes.
Okay, I cheated on that one, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Well, the thing you bit off the top, well, technically, there's 2 different kinds of
Oh.
chocolate involved there.
Dark chocolate?
No.
2 kinds of chocolate. Milk chocolate?
Yes.
And another kind of chocolate.
Yes, but which one is which?
The thing I ate first, it tastes like cherry or something.
No.
It wasn't like a fruit augmented chocolate.
There is nothing. No, the chocolate has nothing to do with the fruit, but there is another flavor involved there that you need to pay attention to. And this is the trickiest one. You're right with the milk chocolate. That's the icing. I'll give you that.
Raspberry?
Yes. Good
Oh,
job.
shit.
Good job.
The
Good job.
exclamation startled me. It's like,
I'm sorry.
"Ugh."
and what about the thing that you ate off the top?
That tastes like chocolate to me.
It is, but what kind?
Semi-sweet chocolate?
No.
You're killing me, Smalls. Nothing peanut buttery, is it?
Nope.
Oh wait, is it white chocolate?
Yes, there you go. Good job.
It just kicked me in the mouth right
Open
there.
eyes. Open your eyes. Yep.
Oh god. They're like, what an idiot.
No, you're fine.
Wow, this is good. That kicked me in the mouth right there. I was like, nope. There it goes, that's white chocolate.
You like it?
That is awesome. And look at it, got eyes.
Show them. So we have our applesauce spice cupcake and our coffee cupcake, and then our white cake base with chocolate icing, raspberry sauce, and white chocolate chips on top. Which one was your favorite?
Number 1.
Oh, the coffee one.
Yeah, after I
Thank
realized
you.
After I realized it was coffee, I'm like, I love this.
Yay! I'm so glad.
Good job.
That's the one. Thank you. That's the one I thought you would like.
Aww.
Now that because he's chosen the coffee one, I will share the recipe so that you guys can make it. In fact, I already had this recipe. I showed this recipe on a video on my main channel, my Leah Mouse channel, on my blindfolded baking challenge, but I sucked at it and I did not pull it off because, well, I could not see what the hell I was doing. So I actually used my eyes this time, and this is how it turned out. So the recipe for this, I will go ahead and I will post so you can see it along with the instructions. Now, on to cats. Cattery.
We have the Cattery out there at the moment.
The Cattery have been confined to the patio so that they did not jump up and disrupt this, because they would have been all over this. Oh my god, just catastrophic.
Yo, it's the catio. That was an knee slapper.
It's so funny, I'm slapping your knee! Anyway, as most of you know, we have 3 cats. We have not exactly a palace here in the form of a 2-bedroom apartment, and 3 cats in it, okay? And they're all about the same age. They're all about a year and a half, roughly. So we've got Mike's cat, Henry, and then mine, Houdini, and Watson, which are both female, and Henry obviously is male. We just thought that we would introduce them to you guys in the form of little bios so that you can get to know them a little bit better, because you will be seeing them later. Without further ado, may I present the rap sheets for Henry, Houdini, and Watson. Cat-related news. Believe it or not, cats in the news. There was a painting of cats. 42 cats, to be exact. This painting featured 42 cats. Sold in New York for $826,000.
You do know that's almost $1 million.
Yes.
A cat painting.
A cat painting. This guy... Yeah, this artist apparently went and visited the mother of all crazy cat ladies, okay? And she had like 130 cats or something like that, and over 100 cats. Okay, so he went to visit her, and she had all these cats, but she had like a mansion and stuff, like a multi-room, just extravagant mansion, and she was obviously lonely and rich, so she was the ultimate crazy cat lady. So this artist went and visited her, so he got to know the cats over like the span of like a year, and he got to know, and he sketched each one individually, okay? And then he put this painting together based on all the sketches that he had of each individual cat. So each one was like very specific, studied very closely, and an actual sketched, painted rendition of each individual cat that he compiled into this painting.
You said 860,000, right?
No, 826.
Oh, excuse me. 826. That's a deal.
It makes all the difference.
That's a steal right there.
Bargain.
Oh my god. I don't care if I was a billionaire. I wouldn't spend $826,000 on a cat painting.
I don't think I would spend $8 on a cat painting, to be honest.
I know, that's more than most people make in like 10 or 20 years.
I know, right?
Ridiculous.
And a painting, I mean, it's a good painting, I'll give you that, but I mean, it's cats.
It's not exactly a Picasso.
No. You know, and I love cats.
Oh, I love cats too. They're cute,
but,
and warm.
You know.
They have triangle ears.
Man card. All right. Which leads us to stories about our cats. I got a story about Houdini. This was when Watson and Houdini were about 6 months old. And they have a fascination with the bathroom. I don't know why. Every time I'm in there, no matter what I'm doing, they have to come in and be all up in my business. You know what I mean? So I'm taking a bath. This is in the house, you know, back in Ashland. I'm taking a bath in there. Houdini comes in. She's all curious, you know. What are you doing? You know, peeps up everything. She's walking around the perimeter of the tub, and I'm sitting there like, oh God, this can't end well. So Watson was in there too. And Houdini was making her way around the lip of the thing on the back. She almost made it to safety, to the other side, to jump out of the tub. And Watson just bumped into her a little bit. Just fell right into the tub. Soared out of there faster than I've seen anything. Just this wet cat just across my bathroom, just directly out of the tub. Oh, that poor little dear. I felt so bad for her. Oh my goodness. I jumped out of the tub and chased her down, dried her off with a towel. Oh, poor little thing. But yeah, so she's very trepidatious around the tub now.
Understandably.
Yeah.
A funny series of stories, rather a repeating series of events. He always did this consistently, and by he I mean Henry. For the first maybe 6 months I had Henry, every time I got sushi from any location, it could be from a sushi restaurant, gas station sushi, it didn't matter. I always happened to be sitting on a couch, and this happened 3 or 4 times. So I'm sitting there eating my sushi with my chopsticks. He launches over the top of the couch. No shit. Lands in the sushi. Now, I don't know if any of y'all are sushi fans, but sushi's expensive. It's like $8, $9, $10 for like 9 little sushi rolls, rice, and celery. It's like, but it's delicious.
Oh my god.
Consistently ruining my sushi. I almost threw him off the patio. I was like, oh my god, my sushi.
My sushi.
Every time for like months.
Last night while I was baking, he batted around a dry piece of cat food in the kitchen like a maniac for like 5 minutes. He was like, just sliding around. It was just a dry cat food fish.
Oh, he was playing hockey.
Yeah, he was. I'm like trying to bake, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? All right, so Watson, this is something that she would always do ritualistically as well. This isn't an incident. It's not an isolated incident, unfortunately. This is a recurring thing. She doesn't do it here. She did it at my house. It doesn't really matter what in the hell it is. If it's a container with liquid in it, boom, it gets knocked over. Water bottle. She'll jump up, look at it, and just go, and then walk away. I lost so many drinks. My carpet was just saturated with every beverage you can imagine. I mean, coffee, water, Mountain Dew, freaking Gatorade, doesn't matter what it is. If it's liquid in a container, just gives it a good old slap and leaves. Like, you do not deserve to have this. So I'm going to dump it on the floor and walk away.
If I can't have it, no one will.
Exactly. I don't know. It's like she doesn't have any interest in drinking it. She used to do that because she'd come up to I had this big water cup, and she'd come up to it, put her face in it like she wanted to drink, and she used to drink from it. And she used to tip it just a little bit. She'd tip it so she could get down in there if it was too low. So I started filling it all the way up to the top, and that's when she's like, and just dumped the whole thing over the floor every time.
She just bitch slapped it.
She does. That's what she does. Like, I'd be sitting there with my little meal, and I'd have my little water cup over here next to me on the little stand next to my chair. I'm sitting there eating. She jumps up. I hear, and I'm like, no. I have to dive, grab the cup because she's like, I'm gonna. It is time for Ask a Cat. This is a segment sort of like Dear Abby, only it's Ask a Cat. This question is for Houdini. Jean asks, hi Houdini, I've been trying to lose weight, and I've been very unsuccessful so far. Do you have any tips? And Houdini says, the key to healthy weight loss is diet, exercise, and de-stressing. Thank you, Jean, for your question, and thank you, Houdini, for your riveting answer.
This question came in for Henry recently. Deborah from Rhode Island asks, my husband has anger issues. What are your best tips on calming him down? Henry, over to you. What I like to do when I feel angry is to slowly count down from 10 to 0. And after that, I meditate. Meditating does a world of wonders. Remember, no erratic movements or angry thoughts whilst meditating.
Thank you, Henry. And this question is for Watson. Julia from Wisconsin asks Watson, Dear Watson, my husband works all the time, and I'm always stuck in the house and bored with nothing to do. What are your suggestions for things that I could do to be entertained? Watson says, catnip, yarn. Enough said. On the last episode of the Lunchbox, we asked you guys to ask us cat-related questions. So I have a few of them here, and we are going to answer them. Why do you think cats love cardboard boxes?
nobody knows.
No. That's a good question. I've never actually taken the time to sit in a cardboard box myself, so I could not explain the majesty and the allure that they feel when they are encased in a cardboard box.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've had some experience sitting in cardboard boxes. Let me tell you, it's magical. It's magical. It's like a home within a home.
Okay.
I cannot praise it enough.
Okay, well, we have our answer. Apparently, it's a home within a home. Next question: how is Mike's cat getting along with Watson and Houdini?
It was fairly entertaining for the first several weeks, but I must say Henry, Houdini, and Watson have adjusted to each other quite well. They're quite acclimated.
They are.
I mean, generally, Houdini mostly will still run up to Henry, slap him in the face, and then yell at him,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. And Henry's such a sweetheart. He takes it like a man, just walks away.
Indeed. Let's reenact this for everybody. I'm Houdini, you're Henry. Okay? Hi. End scene.
Bravo, bravo.
I'm sorry for hitting you. I love you.
That's how it happens. That's what happens.
If you could be the Cheshire Cat, would you?
Yeah.
We kind of already are the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on Cats the musical? Well, you've never seen it, but I will certainly weigh in, because I've seen it twice, unfortunately. I watched it one time with my mother, thought, oh dear God, please shoot me now. And then later when I was an adult, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll appreciate this differently now. No. Same thought, oh dear God, shoot me now. No, don't watch Cats. And if you like cats, cool, good job, you have better taste than I do, but oh God. What was he thinking? I'm sorry, what was Andrew Lloyd Webber thinking when he's like, I'm gonna write a musical about cats, and I'm gonna make it suck.
Oh man.
It's not gonna be about anything, it's just gonna be people dressed up as cats, jumping around and singing songs, like...
Singing cat songs. And all
Yes,
that.
it's so weird, it doesn't make sense, it's kind of borderline boring, it just... No, there's one good song from that, and that's Memory. That's it. That's the only good thing to come out of Cats, is that song.
Which you play excellently on the piano, I might add.
Thank you, my dear.
It's my first exposure to it. Otherwise, she's correct. I've never seen cats. All I remember is how terrifying they looked when I was young.
Oh, really?
That's the extent of my memories. I was so terrified of those things. Ugh. They look nothing like the furry triangular love bunnies we have.
Oh, no. Because they're like people in spandex costumes with big fluffy cat heads. Well, I'm sorry for your trauma. And the topic for next week, you guys submit your questions about music. Anything about music. Our taste in music, music in general, history of music, theory of music, since we both know music theory and we're both musicians. So anything, our music, anything. So music related questions for next week. Post questions and we will pick several of them to answer. And now we have come to the fan mail portion of the show. This is made especially for you by Melissa. It says Leah Mouse and it has a little purple design with hearts and stuff like that. Flowers. Aww. And there's a little picture of a kitten. There's a kitten, how appropriate. Oh. And it says, thank you. It says, thank you for your YouTube videos and your wonderful store. I appreciate them a lot. Oh, that's sweet. I love that kitten. He's just like, oh my God, that is so cute. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. This is adorable. And then we also have this one here from Lavon. It is just a postcard that says, Emily rocks. It's Emily the Strange postcard. It's blank, but that's fine because now I can use this as a decorative artifact and put it up somewhere in, well, wherever. So this is really cool. Thank you, Lavon. And now, you guys weren't expecting this. Random shout out time.
Oh God. Oh God.
This was actually his idea. He was like, you know what? Let's pick some people from the comment section and just randomly give them a shout out as a thanks for watching.
Here we go. We're gonna give a quick shout out to a Gina.
Gina. Hi, Gina.
Another quick shout out to Jessica.
Jessica Jeffers. She comments all the time. She's totally awesome.
Thank you for being a fan. Awesome. And a quick shout out to Shaza.
Shaza Rose. She's one of my star commenters on my main channel.
Another quick shout out to Kim.
Hi, Kim. I literally just picked your name randomly for the comments because I really liked your comment. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. And we're gonna get one last quick shout out to Skylar.
Hi, Skylar. Again, randomly picked you from the comments, but if you continue to comment, I will get to know you better. Same with Kim. And I liked your comment as well. Thank you for watching us and supporting us and being cool. So if you want to be shouted out too, leave a comment. We'll probably pick it because we always appreciate the views and the nice things that you guys have to say and the support, especially with our new channel. And we will continue to make quality episodes for you that you will enjoy. This is the caffeine.
Indeed.
I am so hyper.
This thing. And all the sugar in the cupcakes. So appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for being fans. Thanks for watching. Like the beautiful Miss Leah Mouse stated, keep commenting. Get some more shout outs in the future.
And post those questions and we will answer them next time. Alright, that's all for this episode of The Lunchbox. And we will see you next time.
Next time.
Bye!
Have a nice day.